The drums, the percussion, that's really so much the heart of the music, and I see the melody as being more of the soul of the music, and that soul being expressed in different ways with a different instrumentation. Just immersing yourself in the music and in the performance experience, and training yourself to let go and open yourself to the experience, not holding back and worrying about everything that's going on, but just enjoying going with the flow with your performance experience. I think that's really what makes dancing with live music fun for me. And when people, you can see a moment when you're watching a newer dancer dance with live music that they just kind of let go. Something clicks, they release into it, they're having fun. They're getting into the moment, they're really enjoying themselves out there. And that's where all of a sudden you notice that, oh, everything's flowing between the musicians, the audience, and the dancer, and it's good. I think getting yourself in experiences where you have a chance, like student nights, wonderful experience, just any chance you can dance with live music. The better the musicians, the better the experience you'll have. Like if you're a brand new beginner dancer, it's best to dance with incredibly talented, wonderful, experienced musicians, because they'll make that experience flow wonderfully for you. They'll set it up, present it for you easily.
When you're dancing the live music, there's always an element of improvisation. Even if you have a choreography to the song, there's always going to be a stronger element of improvisation than if you are dancing to a CD. And if you're improvising, the audience doesn't know what to expect. So just as in any situation, when you mess up on stage, you can't let it show. That's the only way to handle it. Once you're on stage, you should dance slightly below your ability. I believe you should, train at your maximum ability and really push your ability. But once you're on stage, you sort of have to take a step back and add in more just enjoying dancing and relaxing into it.
If you don't know your musicians and you don't know their style and they don't know your style, you're gonna run into some glitches. And I think one of the things is you've got to expect that glitchiness. It's kind of like time moves very slowly. You might have a 2-minute drum solo, but it feels like an hour, and you're remembering each little thing as it happens in your head. You're realizing it all. So one of the things is to not get stuck in when something doesn't work, or something kind of slaps you in the face, or you bump and it's the wrong thing. The worst thing you can do is worry about it. You've got to jump back on the horse immediately. You've got to keep resetting your brain, so the seconds go by very quickly, and you can't spend any of that time bringing yourself down because you're down on yourself for having made a mistake. So a big part of preparation is to expect mistakes, expect your mind to go blank a little bit, expect to not hit every single beat.
Taking the large barrel-shaped brush, we're now going to blend. I'm taking a large powder brush, and then I'm sweeping underneath the eye, cleaning it up. At this point, your eye makeup look should look absolutely freakish without eyeliner or mascara, and that's okay. Next, we're taking an eyeliner. What I'm doing with the beauty blotter right now, that little piece of paper, is I'm sharpening the tip of it. This is how I get the effect of a liquid liner. I like using a mechanical black pencil because of the high wax content. Once it's on, especially once you place it over all the powder that you just did in the primer.
It's advisable to be prepared for a belly dance photo shoot. First of all, you should bring all your costumes, at least 4, 5, or 6. Similarly, you want to bring all your props. You want to bring the things that you naturally use in your dance. Sometimes we make elaborate sets with props. We'll make a whole harem scene, or we'll do kind of an entire background built of belly dance props. So you want to have everything that you would normally use and then a little extra. Then after that, I would prepare by checking out the web and looking at other people's photos that you admire. Like, what about them gravitates you toward the dance? How can you express that in your look toward the camera? So doing some research ahead of time is very advisable. Some belly dancers I know bring me a list of poses all the poses they want to try. You may wish to engage your own makeup artist.
Concrete things that dancers can do getting started on their creative journey would be to make sure that you're getting enough inputs and doing enough outputs for your creative process. Like if you have too much input, if you're only watching and obsessing over dancers of the past and present and, you know, going to shows and only like just being a professional observer, you're really not going to go very far in your creativity because you have no output. Now, if you're only outputting, only dancing in your living room, only listening to music and obsessing over every instrument, only just focusing on you, you can get a little like self-centric, and you have to get out and have some inputs. And sometimes input can come in the form of filming yourself and watching yourself dance. That's one way. I find it's very, very effective to have a dance journal, not just for ideas and creative ideas about costuming and choreographies, but how to work and break down songs.